David, adjacent to the Arab neighborhood of Silwan, talk to us about the scene that is still developing at this time.
Yes, not at Silwan as of yet, still in Neve Yaakov, but what we're hearing from Silwan, as you mentioned, two people, a father and a son, were shot and taken to hospital, both in a serious condition. The attacker apparently neutralized. This happening in Silwan, which is just to the south of the old city of Jerusalem. Second shooting attack in the space of some 15, 16 hours. Clearly showing that there is a lot of tensions here in the city of Jerusalem. Tensions have clearly risen since Thursday morning, that operation in Jenin, and as we saw now, two attacks in Jerusalem in the space of 14, 15 hours. The first one here in Neve Yaakov, the second one just about 30 minutes ago in the area of Silwan, just outside the old city.
And Jonathan, talk to us about these types of lone wolf attacks. We do know that authorities were afraid after last night that there would be copycats, and that's exactly what happened.
Yes, that was the main concern, copycat attacks after what the terrorists perceive as a very successful attack taking place here in Neve Yaakov. The lone wolf attack, someone that acts on his own. If there's no cell, if there's no organization, then usually there's no communication. The communication is only between the person and himself. If he does not speak to anybody, if he does not post on social media, then tracking him down and understanding his intentions and motives will be very difficult. This was the case here in Neve Yaakov last night, when the terrorist, who apparently acted by himself, came from the East Jerusalem neighborhood of Atur. If he comes from East Jerusalem, that means that he has a blue ID, an Israeli ID, giving him freedom of movement. He arrived here and started shooting at houses and at people who left the synagogue that is right behind me. We were able to speak earlier with one of the neighbors who lives just across the road from the synagogue, and she talked to us about the very, very frightening scene here last night. Let's listen.
The couple that was killed, Ellie and Natalie, they actually went outside in order to help others. They went with their bare hands just to try to help, and they paid with their lives. They paid with their lives. It's scary, but this is our reality. In the end of the day, they're Israeli citizens just like me. I want to tell you that I wish we would deal with this in a different way, give a different punishment in order to deter terrorists. We live with them here in such a fragile existence, on bus rides and at workplaces, that you'd never think that someone could just walk through the neighborhood like one of us and you wouldn't even know it.
I-24 News defense correspondent Jonathan Regev live for us in Jerusalem. We'll be sure to check back in with you as the day develops. Thank you.